Here we are, we're back. Boston Tattoo Company Cambridge is finally open. And we're getting started. I'm getting my first tattoo done in a long time. Sarah's gonna be doing all the work. Getting a scorpion done right here on my shoulder. First shoulder tattoo. Should be interesting and fun. Here we go.
How's it feel?
So far, a little painful. Mask keeps falling off.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get all the little bits already.
Yeah.
Well, this already looks cool.
Yeah. There she is, Sarah.
Hello, that's me.
Oh man.
Not so good, huh?
Yeah, this f***ing kills.
We're already there. It's only been a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's always worth it though. The pain might always kill, but it's always worth it in the end.
That is true.
Yeah. Getting tattoos is so much fun. Nothing wrong. Can't go wrong with getting a tattoo. Part 2 of getting the tattoo done, the scorpion tattoo on my shoulder. Still in a lot of pain, but I'm hanging in there.
He's doing great.
Say, Sarah, you have some tattoos on your shoulders, right?
A couple, yeah, here and there.
Yeah. How are they when you got them?
I didn't think they were that bad, honestly. I remember vaguely, but I remember it not being so bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be worse, but again, everyone's a little different.
Yep.
So it's hard to know how you're gonna,
Yeah. I will say, I definitely, depending on the area of my body, it can be very painful. But I'll definitely tell you one thing, and it's not just with tattoos, it's just almost anything. I'm a bleeder. If I cut myself or anything, like I bleed like
Everybody
crazy.
believes.
Oh yeah, I bleed like crazy. Hurts so bad, it's forcing me to close one eye.
Oh, geez.
Mask keeps falling off. This is gonna look totally cool and totally badass when this is done. When we're done with this, be like, oh no, there's a scorpion on my shoulder. Ah, oh wait,
Get
no,
away.
it's just a tattoo. Yeah, you definitely don't want a real scorpion on your shoulder. Those things are very deadly.
Yeah, I would avoid any real shoulder scorpions that you can.
I was reading online about scorpions one time. There's like so many different types, and most of them are poisonous. There's probably just a few that aren't, but like 95% of scorpions are poisonous.
Did you know that when I lived in Italy, we had scorpions there,
Oh.
and they used to scare the heck out of me. That was like, some people are scared of like mice or whatever in your house, and I was always scared of scorpions.
It's understandable. Those things will kill you. I mean, they're definitely something you don't want to get pinched by.
Definitely will.
Yeah, I know here in Massachusetts, I don't believe there's a lot of scorpions, but I know like down south in like Florida and definitely Texas and Arizona, California, like
I actually read an article in the Boston Globe one time. Yeah. Yeah.
So what were you telling me? You're reading an article about what?
About Boston Globe, in the Boston Globe, about a woman in Boston
Yep.
who came back from a trip to Italy, and she found a scorpion in her luggage.
Oh my God,
It bit her.
that's so scary.
It bit her.
Almost reminds me of the movie Snakes on a Plane
Oh yeah.
with Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah,
Well, it wasn't on the plane. It was when she got home. It was like in her living room or something.
But I mean, like, it was in her luggage while she was on the plane, though. So like,
Yep.
it just wasn't crawling
It was
around.
scorpions on a plane.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Yeah.
it was scorpions on a plane. It's just the only thing is it didn't crawl around on the plane.
No.
It stayed in her luggage the whole time. She didn't.
Yeah.
The scorpion wasn't released until she opened her bag. Because I've never seen snakes on a plane, but I know what it's all about. Like, there's people are on a plane and there's snakes crawling all around the plane.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
killing
just
people.
Samuel L. Jackson and snakes on a plane.
Yeah,
It's literally what it is.
yeah. I know Samuel L. Jackson pretty well. He's a good actor. I like Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah,
a
he's
lot.
great.
He's probably one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, he is. He's great.
He's definitely a legend of an actor.
Did you ever see the Chappelle Show? Do you ever watch that show?
No, my brother loves watching that show though. The Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, just because there was a funny thing about Samuel L. Jackson. It was like a pretend beer commercial with him. And it was like, instead of Samuel Adams, it was Samuel L. Jackson beer. So it was like, hey! It's like him dressed as a patriot, you know, like Sam Adams.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I'm Samuel L. Jackson, drink my beer. It's funny.
I feel like I might have seen that now that you said that. I mean, I don't really watch the Chappelle Show too much. I've only seen like a few episodes, but
Really funny.
oh yeah, no, Dave Chappelle is a wicked funny guy. I remember I saw one episode where he fights Godzilla. It was called Godzilla vs. Blackzilla.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's Blackzilla, and he's fighting against Godzilla. That one was funny. Dave Chappelle, he's a riot. He's a funny guy.
He is a funny guy.
Yeah, I love Dave Chappelle. Another good comedian I really like is Chris Rock.
Yeah, he's good too.
Chris Rock is wicked funny. Chris Tucker too, both Chris. Yeah, Chris.
Basically, anyone named Chris is funny.
Yeah, I have a cousin named Chris, and he's
Is
funny.
he funny?
Oh, he's a funny guy. I was gonna say the parts of the United States I know where they have scorpions are like mostly the southern parts, like definitely the desert areas. Like in Arizona, there's a lot of deserts. They definitely have scorpions living in the deserts there. I mean, scorpions basically live in the desert. That's where they love to live. That's like their favorite spot. Is the desert. There's definitely a lot of deserts in Texas. They love Texas too. There's a lot of scorpions living in Texas. I mean, Florida, there's not like too many deserts, but I know there are a lot of scorpions in Florida, in Southern California. Basically, scorpions will only live in the areas where it's hot.
Yeah, and in Italy they had them, and I didn't like them because they just seemed so different than what I was used to. I really couldn't get used to them at all.
Yeah. I remember when I was in like the second grade, I was only like 7 or 8 years old at the time. My family, we went on a vacation to Washington, D.C., and they had a museum there with all like animals and everything, and they had one little cage with a scorpion inside. It was just one scorpion by himself, and oh my god, I was terrified to see him, and I kept asking my dad, like thinking like, are there gonna be scorpions in our house?
Well, yeah, and also like my brother used to be afraid of crabs and lobsters.
Yeah.
So if we went to Cape Cod, you know, my mom would usually like to have a nice lobster dinner, and she would buy these lobsters, and my brother would freak out every time. He would always be so scared of them.
Yeah, apparently, like crabs and scorpions are like related to each other, and lobsters too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was reading online about that recently. Like all three of them are basically related to each other.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're all like.
And also, poison ivy and mangoes are also related.
Yeah, basically like lobsters, crabs, scorpions, they're all like cousins, basically. And then you could say the same about poison ivy and mango. They're basically cousins.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, the difference between mangoes and poison ivy is you can eat a mango.
You can still eat poison ivy, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
My grandfather did that once.
Really?
Yeah, because he told everybody that he wasn't allergic to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know where he got that information.
Yeah.
And then he ate some, and then I think he ended up in the hospital.
Oh man, yeah, that's not good.
Because I think if you're not well, I think if you have that, you probably, get a little, I don't know, like your throat closed up or what.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I mean, there's plenty of things out there that you can eat, but they're definitely not worth eating because they might end up killing you. Like, for example, sharp glass.
Yeah, I mean, you can put whatever the heck you want in your mouth, but that doesn't mean
you're gonna survive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really recommended to drink like swamp water.
Drano.
Yeah, or laundry detergent.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of things we can think of that you shouldn't be eating.
Drink bleach. I mean, if you drink bleach, you're definitely gonna die. Here we are, part 3. We're just about halfway done with the tribal scorpion tattoo. I was gonna say earlier. I remember when I was telling you earlier about the scorpions, how they live in like the southern, like they love to live in the hot area.
Yeah, definitely hot climate.
Yeah, I know there's definitely a lot of scorpions. They're not just scorpions. A lot of like deadly like animals. Like I know there's a lot of deadly snakes and like lizards that live in Florida. And yet I want to live in Florida one day. That's where I want to move someday when I get older and once I get a job and start making more money.
Well, you've gotta like snakes and scorpions and alligators.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a lot of gators down there.
Yeah.
I definitely I mean, I was gonna say that's why the University of Florida is called the Gators.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot of like deadly, dangerous animals that live down in Florida, but I would love to live in Florida someday just because it's nice and warm and hot. I'd love to go to the beach like almost every day.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Hot though.
Yeah, it is. Especially in the summer, like this time of year. We on the shading part, the inside?
Yep.
Now we're on the shading part, the inside part. This part definitely really hurts a lot. That's why that's why you see me winking one eye. Since I'm in a lot of pain.
But it's quick anyway.
Yeah. Hey, tattoos may always hurt, but in the end, it's always worth it.
Head down, there.
It'd be funny if, say, someone saw me with this scorpion tattoo and they thought it was actually a real scorpion.
Yeah, that would be funny.
The tiger scratch tattoo I have on my right forearm. Every time somebody sees that, they always think it's like it's a real tiger scratch, like a tiger really attacked me. But I'm like, no, it's just a tattoo. And then, I mean, you should have seen it when I first got it done. It definitely looked totally realistic when I first got it done. This tattoo probably has to go up there with one of the most painful ones I ever got. But I don't think it's as painful as the one that I got on my chest, the wolf tattoo.
Yeah, that one. I bet that one really hurt.
Oh, that one was like the worst one ever. I mean, like, it's so close to the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one right here, yeah.
Oh yeah, you did not have a good time during that one.
Yeah. At first it actually wasn't that bad. I'm like, this isn't so bad, but then like, about like, like a half hour later, I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. I'm having a nightmare here.
Yeah, enough, please.
Like, can we just be done with this already? Yeah, I always say when you get a tattoo, the best part about getting a tattoo is the ending.
The best part is when they put the machine down and say, all right.
The pain is over. The nightmare is over. Now you can live.
Just enjoy your new tattoo and that's it. Yeah.
You can live in peace now.
Yeah, or happier anyway.
Yeah. I'm like, I mean, the wolf tattoo it definitely was fun to get. Just the pain part was the fun. I'm like, God, please, can you make this a little less painful?
Yeah. My back was like that. I
Yeah.
hated it.
Yeah, I can imagine the back being very painful,
It was so bad.
just because of all the bone areas. I mean, I thought about getting my back done, but then I thought no, just because the very like, I mean, the reason why is not because of the pain or anything. It's just because it's tough to get cream on the back, and
Oh yeah, there's that too.
and I think I wouldn't want to constantly ask someone to rub cream on my back for me because I think that'd be like a pain in the ass.
Do you have any roommates?
Yeah, I do have some roommates. Yeah,
They could help you with that too.
yeah. I've been to other tattoo shops where I got a tattoo done, and there was one guy who told me about one of his back tattoos. He used like a towel to get cream on his back. Like he would put cream on like the middle of the towel. He would hold it behind his back and like rub it back and forth.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah, I don't know what I did when I had my back finished. I think my dad helped me some of it, but not the whole time.
I definitely would not want to ask my parents or even any of my siblings to help me, just because be like, I don't want to listen to them say how much they hate my tattoos and everything because
yeah.
they don't like tattoos. Yeah.
It's cool that you, even though your parents don't like it, you went ahead and got a tattoo anyway.
Yeah.
That's not an easy, it's kind of rebellious though.
Eventually, they get over it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my brother always says to me, "Hey, you got to get over it. It's on them, so there's nothing you can really do."
Yeah.
Yeah. Once it's on you, it's on you. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't attack you with a cheese grater or something, you're probably fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
God, that kills.
I know, this is also kind of a very painful needle.
Yeah.
But the thing about this needle is that it goes in really easily, so thankfully I don't have to go a bunch of times in the same place, so it should be easier for you.
Yeah. People have always said the shading is the worst part, but then plenty of people have told me that the outside, the lining is the worst part. But
I think I hate the lining more, but that's just me.
For me, it's tough to decide. I mean, they're both very painful. I mean, like, every time the needle's like touching, I'm like, oh, God, this hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like right now, this kills, but like I always say, it's worth it. Part 4 of the scorpion tattoo, just about almost there, just about more than halfway done.
Oh yeah.
We're almost there. Still in a lot of pain, but the show's almost over.
Oh yeah, we're way more than half. We're like 3/4 or something.
The best part is when this is over, and we're more than halfway there. We're almost near the end.
Not long now. This part sucks in using the liner machine just to get all the little points.
Yep. I know whenever I go to the beach, I'm definitely not going to go swimming because of
Not
this.
for a while.
Yeah, gotta let it heal.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to always put I'm definitely always going to be wearing a shirt, and I'll just hang the towel over my shoulder just for extra protection from the sun.
Yeah, you do a good job with your healing, Brian. You always have well-healed tattoos, and you can tell that you pay attention to the instructions.
Yeah, I always try my best because the last thing you want is an infection.
not only that, but it could just not heal nicely, you know?
Yeah.
It's not even like, and definitely your infection, your skin is really important, so it's good for you to keep.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this terrible part, and then.
That kills. Oh, hurts.
Nice and black, though.
Yep. Black tattoos are my favorite.
Yeah, I like to do them too. They're fun.
Yeah.
This is a really big section.
Yeah.
All right.
Might be the most painful parts of this whole tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, maybe. There's definitely been a lot of very painful parts. Oh, that hurts.
It's good though.
Yeah. We're almost there. We're almost at the end. We're just wrapping up just a few more spots, and then we can call it a day after that. And then I can say hello to the scorpion tattoo.
Yep.
This is like my 22nd, 23rd tattoo. I'm in like the early 20s for tattoos. I got so many tattoos.
Yep, you're always coming in for one.
Yeah. Mask keeps falling off.
Mm-hmm.
God, this really fucking hurts. But this has to be like the best type of pain though. Getting a tattoo.
So,
Yeah.
you're certainly always coming by anyway, even if you know how much they hurt.
Yeah. I can always handle it. It's tough. I always get that feeling after or like during a tattoo. It's like so painful. I'm like, I'm never getting another one again. But that's like after I get it done, I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna stop. I'm definitely getting more.
I know. You
Yeah.
always say that, but I don't believe you ever.
Yeah, I know. Did you ever get that feeling at all?
After I did my back, I did.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I'm gonna not get a tattoo for a while.
yeah.
All right, let me just wash it down. Let me see if I'm probably gonna need more spots. A few more spots to hit.
Yeah, I always try to think of
Up a little.
like a happy place or something whenever I'm getting a tattoo. Like whenever I'm in a lot of pain, just like think of a happy place. Think of like a funny movie or something.
Yeah, we were watching Saturday Night Live before.
Yeah, Jim Carrey and Will Ferrell, the hot tub lifeguard. That one was wicked funny. The other ones you showed me, the gay beer one, that one was funny.
Yeah. Okay, just a couple little spots.
And robot insurance, though, that one was pretty funny too.
That's maybe my favorite one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, every time I get a tattoo when I'm in a lot of pain, I'm like, I'm never getting another tattoo again. But then as soon as I'm done, I'm like, no, I'm definitely getting more tattoos.
Perfect.
I'm definitely getting more, a lot more.
I know, right?
Yeah. Can't go wrong with getting a new tattoo at all.
Never.
Yeah.
If you want it, it probably means you should get it.
I'm sorry?
I said if you want it, it probably means you should get it. You know?
Oh yeah, totally. People always tell me like to give it a long time of thinking, like at least a year. I'm like, no, I think I've given it enough time of thinking. Like, I gave it like a month or two. I think I've given it enough time. It's time
Yeah,
for me to
you
go get
know.
it. Yeah, it's like only you know when you're ready. Like, I hate it when other people try telling me like like when they think you're ready for getting a new tattoo or just like anything in life. They think you're
Yeah.
ready. It's like no, only I know when I'm
I'll
ready.
tell you when I'm ready.
Yeah.
Enough.
Here we are. We're done now. Finally. The best part, and Sarah's just bandaging the thing up.
That's right. See how to do this. Sweep your arm up for a sec.
Just wrap it around.
I don't even think it's gonna go all the way. I don't want to get your body area. I don't want to wrap you too much because it's hot out.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, let's rethink this. Come back.
Okay.
Look at me. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Then, let's try and grab that sleeve and bring it in, so maybe that can help us a little bit.
Okay.
Here,